Otherwise, you could be good morning, um, good night, good afternoon, whichever one it may be. I would like to welcome you all here for this reading. The reading itself is going to be with the intention of lessons and blessings. So, I don't know about you, but I know for me, throughout my life, I've had many lessons and, yes, many blessings. Um, I believe my I believe my life is blessed each and every day, and I wake up in the morning and I choose to start my day thinking about my divine source, higher power, God, Christ, and I start with a gratitude list. Always, always grateful to be alive, grateful to be present, grateful to have all that I have, and not only have what I have materially, but have what I have heart and soul wise. So, with that, I would like to welcome you all here, and whatever your intentions may be, questions you have on any lessons or blessings in your life. So, we're going to do a three-card reading for the lessons and then the three-card reading for the blessings. Then I'll do two cards for strength, one strength for lessons and one strength for blessings, and then an obstacle card. So, do I have all? Yes, I have. Okay, let's open with a prayer, asking divine source and spirit guides and archangels and guardian angels all to come in, and also our loved ones that have crossed over. Father, Mother, Holy Spirit, Christ Jesus, spirit guides, archangels, guardian angels, all other angels, beings, ascended masters, and all loved ones that are crossed over, watching their loved ones here on the physical plane. May you, through this reading, through these cards, may you present the message of lessons and blessings for those that come into this reading, no matter when it is that they do arrive to hear this message. May they seek the answers and receive the answers that they have regarding their lessons and their blessings throughout their life and for what's coming in the near future. As above, so below. All right. So this is this is for my past lives card, and we have a little watch here, a little pocket pocket watch, one of those old pocket watches. Maybe some of you have a grandfather or great grandfather that had one of these, and maybe it's a family heirloom that's been passed down. The keeper of time, that's what I'm getting here, the keeper of time. And often, usually, when we come into the womb that we choose to come into in this life, we come in to because we selected a certain type of lesson that we're meant to learn on this in this plane, in this dimension, and in this lifetime. So usually it is connected to past lives, and it could also possibly be a very new venture in this life that you just decided that, I think I want this life so that it can show me whatever things need to be shown to you. And the blessings. Usually, as we go about life, we often will not really. We don't always feel really grateful for all of the lessons that we um, end up having. But in every lesson that we do receive, and we don't keep banging our heads against the wall, that's what I've done many times in the past, and we don't do that, we usually walk away feeling blessed that we learned a lesson from something. So lessons and blessings for me kind of go hand in hand. And I hope that whatever message comes through tonight will also find your lessons and blessings coming through loud and clear for you. So let's start with our lessons. We're going to pull three cards right now in the present. What do we? Oh, whoa, way too many. Like that card. I just realized last night I haven't used these cards in a while, and I used them last night. I was using my other deck as my backup deck, and the ones I pulled last night were really cool. So I'm going to take advantage of this deck again tonight. Oh, we have two cards here. So, presently, let's see how would have. All right, well, this one's on top, so we're going to go with the present. So, the present for our lessons, the Hierophant. So, many of you out there are going to learn a number of your lessons through the energy of the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a very, very spiritual person. And if you notice, the Hierophant is wearing this scarf, and on the scarf is symbolism of every single religion that's on the earth. And this is my opinion. I am not saying that this is the law of God. This is my belief. My belief is that there is no right or wrong religion. There are just actions that are either right or wrong. And what, no matter what sect you are following, the one big thing is that you act in a godly way and you treat all other people the way that you would like to be treated. The golden rule, and um, that you believe in God with all your heart. And if you're following those two rules, it doesn't matter if you are a Christian, if you are Jewish, if you are Muslim, Buddhist, it doesn't matter what religion you do come from, because doing the right thing and walking with God and treating your neighbor as yourself is pretty much what Jesus came on this earth to teach all of us. How to go back into the heart and the soul and find heaven within. So presently, my people that are seeking the lessons in this lifetime, your lessons are to um, respect and honor whatever belief system other people have. And as long as you are being a good, godly, neighborly person, you're walking in God's path. And the colors in this card, we have the heart chakra, the big green blob behind him, the heart chakra. He is wearing an indigo robe or cape, I guess, robe. And that is your third eye, getting in touch with your intuitive knowledge. We also have all the symbols of different religions, the geometric, sacred geometry. We have the golden staff, and I'm not quite sure what that represents, but it's kind of similar to a cross, is what I'm getting, what I'm tuning into. And again, this is all about respecting others, respecting the beliefs of other people. So, presently, the lessons that we're all meant to have today is honoring each other and honoring God. I love that part. So then we have the recent past. Oh boy, we have the Emperor. Now, colors in this. We have the gold. Um, we have a gold. It's that. Uh, I want to say that's the symbol of male. Um, is what I want to say. And um, he's wearing a red cloak with the root chakra. But his background, the coloring in this background reminds me of the stone tiger eye, which is a solar plexus crystal, which is your emotions. And the emperor is fire energy. And I want to say it's the sign of Leo, um, but it's either Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But my feeling is really going toward Leo for some reason. Um, so we have the gold triangles and also a gold sphere here. Um, so a lot of uh, this is all about the human abilities, okay? Um, the human energies. So recent past with my people that have been seeking the lessons of life is that you were really tapped into all of the human energies, and those human energies were not necessarily fulfilling your life. And that is what brought you to the Hierophant energy, seeking that intuitive knowledge, seeking that closeness to spirit, seeking that God consciousness and Christ consciousness. Um, and this is like very powerful right now. I'm getting a lot of powerful energy from this. Let me pull up the near future, and then we're going to do the blessings. And this deck is the Unfolding Path. And you will become the, in the near future, we have, let's see what that, okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I am not sure, but I believe when sunflowers are all set, their seeds, the sunflower seeds are actually like a black color. Yes, they are. And she's catching the seeds in her hand. So there's the abundance. She planted the crop grew healthy, and then after much nurturing and a lot of sun and rain and good soil, you have the seeds that were um, the fruition of the plant, which was the seeds, and she's catching them in her hand there. So the sunflower again is a lot of sun energy, masculine energy comes from the sun, and she is just very very happy that she has created a lot of abundance from the seeds that she planted in the soil that she chose. And this is the near future of your lessons. So we have the person that rose from all of the human energies that were pretty much controlling your life. Um, when I say human energies, it's kind of like you're more into the idea of the material world, and there's not a whole lot of spirituality going on around you. This was your recent past, not now. So it's the recent past. It was a lot of materialistic stuff going on in your world. And for some reason, and look at the sternness there. It's almost like, the coat of red there. It's almost like you're well guarded, like that coat is completely covering you up to your neck, and then all the facial hair and the hair um, and everything is just well guarded, well protected. And of course, you're the emperor, so you have a lot of protection around you, a lot of material things around you. And I'm sensing that no matter, even though there's a lot of material things, there's not any true substance to happiness there. And that's what brought you to seeking spiritual understanding, spiritual knowledge, spiritual connection. And this life, the lesson of this life, brought you to a spiritual happiness. And this spiritual happiness in your near future is going to bring you the abundance that you've always sought for. Um, and abundance isn't always money. Abundance can be a feeling. Abundance can be family. Abundance can be knowledge. Abundance can be so many different things. And that's what's coming through this life lesson. You chose to move away from the material world into the spiritual realm, into a life of complete abundance. Now we will take our the good tarot deck. Ah, all right, let's go with our blessings. Where are we? Right here and now. Ooh, I want to say it's the devil. I want to be sure though. I don't want to just guess. Yeah. Okay. All right. So presently, for blessings, you are you're in a place where, even though there are lots of blessings, you're in a place where you are being tempted right now. A lot of temptation from lower energies that could lead you down paths that will not necessarily be healthy for you or good for you. Um, this is, I'm not sure what I can't figure out what it is she's lying on. Um, so we have, it's like she's a dark angel, fall, fallen angel. And, oh my God. So we have a fallen angel here, and this fallen angel has been tempted by the world of money, power, and profit. This is where you are. And you've been blessed. You've been blessed with lots of money, lots of power, and a really high position in life. Now, this shape, you have all the gold there. This is definitely the root chakra. Root chakra is all about courage, strength. We also, okay, so that red thing is one of these. I'm getting the bitten, um, once bitten. I'm just getting the bite of the apple, the bite of the apple, the temptation of the apple. And I don't necessarily go along with that complete story, that complete biblical story, the way it's been rewritten. But the temptation of biting the apple, and the apple was from the tree of knowledge. And once you bit the tree of knowledge, once you bit the power, bit into the power, the money, all of that stuff, it brought you it brought you to your knees. It brought you to places that weren't always the best places for you. So that's where you're at presently for people that are blessed. And yes, you were blessed. You were blessed with a lot of wonderful things. And sometimes blessings can definitely hit us in the wrong way. Um, Hit us hard. Here we go. Recent past. Tough. Recent past is Fortune's Wheel, number 10. And oh my gosh, it's so hard to see. All right. This wheel is okay, so we got a heart at the top here. Okay. Um, and this wheel is it's almost like it's almost like a dark hole. And I'm getting your soul. You're looking into your soul, and it's like emptiness. This has been your recent past. Um, you were forced to look into your soul, and it's the heart. It's your heart that led you to look into your recent soul, and you saw emptiness, a lot of emptiness. And recent past can be like this life. It can be within the last year, the last 6 months. So, and it's Fortune's wheel. So again, you have been given a whole lot of treasures worth, but this is what you had to pay for. This is what it cost you. You were you were depleted. You were your soul was removed from you, and our souls are like our blessings, and your blessing will be to find that soul, the root of your soul, the root of selling your soul. That's all. I'm getting selling the soul. And we have recent future, near future, the Six of Fire. So the Six of Fire is Six of Swords. So here you are. We have Fortune's wheel. This is where you sold your soul, and because you sold your soul, you were able to look at how depleted you were, and even though you had all these blessings, you had all these blessings, a lot of wonderful things came into your life. This is how it left you. Your near future is that you're going to rise above, because the lesson in this is you will rise above. The Six of Swords is about thoughts, or the Six of Fire. This is your mentality, your mindset, your ideas, your thoughts, and you're going to rise above, and you will. Wow. Okay. So we have all these hot air balloons, and then the middle one is a huge hot air balloon carrying your ship. So pulling you out of the the rocky waters that were about to sink your ship. You were literally lifted up, pulled out of that rough, like what is the things, I forget what they're called. Oh my God, it's lost my mind. The whirlpools, the really rough whirlpools, or those tsunamis, and literally spirit has come down, pulled your ship up out of the water, and is bringing you to a safe place. My dog has been sick, and yeah, she's not doing well. Anyway, uh, I don't know how long she's gonna last, to be honest with you. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be sad. It's just she just got sick right now. All right, I'm just gonna do the two strengths. A strength card for the lesson, and a strength card for the blessing, and then the obstacle. So here we go. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to cut the reading short tonight. All right, your strength. People that are in your lessons, the people in the lessons for the Hierophant, Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles. Your strength is your lover's card. This could be your partner, could be your strength. It could also be your masculine, feminine energies merging together and working as one instead of against each other. It could be family. It could be a lot of different things. The lovers is all about um, that emotional support, that emotional love. So that's your strength. And the strength for my blessings. Oh, so you're going to be lifted up out of that tsunami, that uh, the bad water course that you are on, and you will be presented with a lot of joyful happiness is your strength. The obstacle for both, the Queen of Wands, and what I'm going to say for this one, because it's the obstacle, um, getting way too comfortable in your little world, um, and forgetting to continue your your purpose, your journey. Getting like you finally got everything you want, so now I'm just gonna sit back and rest in my laurels. That will be your obstacle, and um, and hopefully that won't happen for anyone. And I hate to cut this short. I usually do a couple oracle cards, but I really need to tend to my dog and see if there's something I can do to ease her pain. So, with that, I hope you have a very blessed evening, and just take care of yourself and tap into that spiritual energy that's going to be uplifting you for your near future. Bye bye.